The KFC definitely didn't work. Night 2 of our 3-night challenge. Hixxy and I head to Blackpool Oval and Circuit RC Club for the second showdown of our 3-part series.
It really is. Been here since last night, since we left Morecambe. Round 2, ready to go.
So we're here, Blackpool Oval and Circuit RC Club tonight. Night 2. Last night we was at Morecambe. Hixxy came away with TQ and the win. I BQ'd and won the B final, but that's some points between me and you now. You've opened up with a nice little buffer there, and you're the king round this place, aren't you?
I don't know about that, mate. There's a few fast lads here tonight, but yeah, we'll see how we go. We usually get a result. We're usually top 3, hopefully, but it doesn't matter. All I've got to do is beat you, innit? So
that's
as long
it.
as I finish above you, it doesn't matter.
So this is EOS carpet, isn't it? So it's buggy carpet, basically.
Yeah.
Only got laid a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, about 4 weeks ago.
Grip seems to be coming with it. I've had a little bit of a spin round and had to make a couple of changes from last night.
It's actually quite good fun, actually, around here.
Yeah.
It's a little bit loose in places, but like I say, grip's coming up, but it's good fun.
So club nights here at Ramp City in Blackpool for the Oval and Circuit Club is Tuesday nights. Booking in from 5 o'clock, the doors open, don't they?
Yeah, 5 o'clock,
and then
yeah.
7 p.m. onwards we start racing. 5-minute heats and finals, three heats,
yeah.
Sorry, 3 qualifying rounds, 1 final. And at the minute, same as Morecambe last night, it's a mix of brushed and brushless minis, isn't it?
Yeah, it tends to be a mix, doesn't it? But it's slowly getting nearly like dominating brushes. Brushless is starting to dominate.
We're
isn't it?
starting to see it everywhere we go as well, aren't we, brushless? Yeah. It's game on. I need to probably T-bone you just before we start. Knock you down to the B or C final, and hopefully that's enough cars between us. I'm going dirty. I've been touting this one on Facebook and on YouTube as Hixxy's Redemption Tour.
So we'll have to wait and see what we get out. But after last night's performance, we're looking good.
After last night's performance, I actually spoke to a psychologist and he gave me some tips.
Who was that, Paul Taylor?
Yeah. Certified psychology lecturer. Right then, let's get our cars ready.
Good luck, mate.
Let's get into this.
Good luck.
Night number 2. So at Ramp City, using the transponders that are infrared, numbers don't get called out to set off. We all set off at the same time. The grid is basically decided by your previous heat and how you did in that. Now, a number of setup changes were made going from Morecambe to Ramp City. As you know now, if you've seen the other video, the car for Morecambe was set up for Crewe, but the car never got to Crewe. So tonight we've gone with normal steering hubs and I've raised the ride height to 4.8mm flat. Two qualifying rounds down. TQ man stood next to me still. So he's continued his form from last night into tonight. I think I've got a little bit of speed there. I need to tidy my driving up. But he was that comfortable. He was saying, I might sit here and just leave my car in the pits.
I didn't want to. I saw all the damage getting caused out there, so I didn't know whether to check it out. I'm going to risk it getting trashed.
So I know that I'm coming for him because I've currently set track record here, 9.3 laps. So the speed's there, the thumbs aren't. We just need to tidy it up a little bit.
Bring it on.
Bring it on.
I need a challenge.
He's very confident. Time for us to go and sort the cars out. We'll see you in the next bit.
See you in a bit.
Into qualifying 3 and with my tail up, knowing that I had the fastest lap record round this place, I did think I could get after Hixxy. There was no setup changes mechanically to the car between the second round of qualifying and the third. I did increased my dual rates, and played with the expo a little bit. But other than that, there was no changes from the previous 2 rounds. So after 3 rounds of qualifying, that was 3rd on the finals grid for me. Hixxy would be taking the TQ, so that's another point for him. Finals time. Let's go.
Let's go, Hicks.
And it's away we go. Very good start from Hixxy there. He's already started to gap me and John in the top 3. Hot on the heels, Mike Gribben coming up behind me, and Christian Lee behind Mike. Now, all I've got to do is try and keep it tidy to start with until these gaps start to emerge a little bit. Hixxy's pulled away from myself and John, and we're starting to gap on the rest of the pack. Now, when you get your lines right around this track, it's really quick. You can pin it from there all the way around to this top corner, and if you get the line right, you can only start breaking into that hairpin there. For a short track, it's fairly quick. Really enjoy it. It's even better now that the grip's coming up as well. A little bit of a mistake hitting the barrier there. John is getting away, and hot on my heels is Mike. Head down, got to work through it. Hixxy's pulling a massive gap now. As I'm coming round here, I can see him into the midfield already. Nice and tight through that hairpin, helps me pin it all the way around there. Just missed Christian there. I'm back after John. Another fairly tidy lap. John has a bit of a mishap, me too there though. And luckily I start to gap John a little bit, which gives me a little bit of breathing room so I don't panic too much as I see him coming up behind me. Tidy few corners. Head down, let's get after Hixxy. Bit of a bump there though in the surface, just made me wobble a little bit. Luckily I caught it coming off the throttle. Back into it. Language, Michael. Now this is where I tend to struggle, coming up to back markers. Sometimes I get a bit impatient, but Ryan do me a massive favour, jumping out of the way so I can get on with it, head down straight after Hixxy. John running in third there, but I'm coming up to his heels. Hixxy's starting to panic. I don't know if you can hear him asking how long's left. Now he reckons he's got a wheel nut coming loose, but I think it's all mind games. He's trying to get me to push. Look, I'm making mistakes. Oh, back end's gone again. Now, Hixxy's not really gaining on me, and I'm not gaining on him.
Oh, sorry, John. Sorry, mate.
We seem to meet each other round about that corner on opposite sides. Cheers, Chris. There we go. So we both go past each other. As I come to the end of the straight, he comes through this corner. Now Hixxy seems to have navigated the back markers a bit quicker than I did. Still panicking about time though. I am catching slightly, but I think he's eased off. And that is the end of the race. Finish your laps. Me and Hicks, 1 and 2, 31 laps.
Nice, crossed the line first, Danny.
And there you go. Hixxy managed to match my 9.3 from earlier in the night. But in the finals, 9.2, new lap record.
The end of night's 3-part series. Blackpool Oval and Circuit RC Club tonight. Again, TQ man started on pole. I managed to actually be in the same race tonight as Hixxy for finals. So it was the A final for the pair of us. Hixxy on pole, and I started in third. You just got away, didn't you? Just clean air and settled in.
Well, to be fair, I had a couple of decent heats where I was like, I got away quick and had plenty of clean track for quite a while. So that helped a bit, but yeah, car's going superb, mate.
It seems to be set up pretty much ideally for anywhere at the minute, doesn't it?
Yeah, here staying in Morecambe, that sort of size of track, it's I do need to get to some bigger tracks though, to practice on some bigger circuits, you know, you know.
I mean, for everyone that's watching, at the end of this, I think, should we put some setup sheets up so people can see, just to see what he's running?
Yeah, you can do, yeah, that's fine,
if anyone fancies, that goes to these clubs, fancies setting up the same as Hixxy's Battcave or my Battcave, probably want to copy Hixxy's setup, to be fair, the way that things are going. But the pair of us, first and second in that one, so I was a lot closer tonight than I was last night.
Yeah, your car were going fine, mate, on the final. It was got it sorted.
I think Hixxy was playing mind games with me towards the end.
With
about a minute and a half to go on the rostrum, I had my wheel nut. I'm sure it's gone. I'm sure it's gone.
No, there was definitely something. It just felt something on the corners. I think it's the carpet's rippled up over there, and I think it was that what was making the car unsettled. It wasn't there earlier tonight.
I think he was trying to get me to push that little bit harder so we had a bigger gap when I made a mistake. I wasn't biting though, but I didn't manage to catch him. We ran out of time. So, I think, unless by some way, hook, crook or whatever, Hixxy doesn't turn up tomorrow because he thinks it's got it in the bag and I end up going and winning, he may have only taken 2 legs to get his redemption for the Mini Masters.
I'm having a couple of whiskies tonight, so...
Oh, he's going to celebrate. He's going to celebrate.
It might be rough tomorrow night.
I can only hope. So we go to staying in Blackpool in the Fylde RCCC tomorrow. That'll finish off our 3 consecutive nights of racing. We was at Morecambe yesterday, Blackpool Oval and Circuit RC Club tonight, and tomorrow Blackpool in the Fylde RCCC. Hixxy, I will see you tomorrow.
Cheers,
I'm
mate.
getting closer. My aim tomorrow night, now seeing as I think I've lost the series, it's going to be just try and beat Hicks. Even if it's probably 2-3 tomorrow we're aiming for, aren't we? Mr. Crompton's going to join the party, Paul Crompton of Inside Line Models. So he is one to catch, really.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to catch Paul, are we? But I'm not going to let you get past me tomorrow night. I'm going to go for the whole 3, for the whole 9.
Oh, he's going for the clean sweep. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Cheers, mate.
Well done tonight, mate.
Cheers, thank you.
We'll see you at Staining tomorrow.